welcome. All right. Welcome to the beginner's guide of Path of Exile 2. We are going to play through the game from scratch on solo self-found. And I'll be giving my thoughts and ideas on what it is I do, why I do it, as we play through the game. Hopefully this will help newer players to understand the game and the mechanics a little bit better. I've been playing the game Path of Exile since launch for a very long time. I'm not one of the highest skill tiered players. I don't put a lot of time into the game anymore, but I have played through quite a bit of hours on the game, and I've accumulated over 6,000 hours in the game easy. Yeah, let's see. We're gonna start in as a witch. I'm not going to use a guide. I'm just going to play Essence Drain, which is a very good starting skill that we used to use in Path of Exile 1. I'm sure it's still good in PoE 2. I've used a little bit of it. It seemed to be doing okay. So yeah, we will be playing in solo self-found. This is to kind of simulate what it would be like playing the game for the first time as a new player. We're not going to rely on any gold or items that we've accumulated on the other leagues. So completely scratch playthrough, and hopefully it goes good. You can choose whichever playstyle you would like to play as. I like the old mouse movement from the old system, so we're going to be playing with the mouse movement.
I will not join the dead today.
By the first ones! You're alive! I'm glad to see another living soul. Now, I would appreciate it if you could... Reach Clearfell. Find the miller.
So the game gives you a lot of tips on what you should be doing and how to do it. But one of the first things I like to do is make my left click move only, and then I move any spells on my right click. That way I can move around through enemies, click on enemies, and not have to worry about attacking them accidentally.
Pathetic creation.
Now, one thing I do notice in this game is if you click to a location and start to spellcast, you'll actually be moving while you attack. And this can allow you to actually dodge some moves while you cast as well with mouse. What's up, Jigga? How you doing? One of the first things you can do too when you play the game is go in and check your input settings. I don't really like middle mouse button. I've never been able to use it effectively in video games. So I like to use the side mouse button for that. Check any of the key bindings that you would like to switch around. Change where...
If you become lightheaded from thirst, feel free to pass
literally
out.
Suck your dick, daddy.
Jigga, time her out. Yeah, so make sure you go into your key bindings and check the different things here. Some of the stuff I like to change is the portal button. I put it on H for home to make it a little bit easier to navigate without actually looking at my keyboard. Change any of the buttons that you would like for whatever you would like to use. So I put my inventory on B. It's something I got used to doing. I also have the passive skill tree on V, so I can press those buttons quickly together to open them up. So navigate through here. Portal is actually not selected right when you start the game. So you're going to need to figure out a button that you want to use for create portal, or you can just click this button here. But go into your key bindings and take a look, get familiar with what you're doing. I wouldn't worry about where some of these things are, such as social. Well, socials is important, but the ladder screen's not very important. Challenges and achievements, things of that nature aren't very important. So you can just stick them on the other side of the keyboard where you're not really going to use them. Have a good day, Janie. Some of the items in the game actually grant you some skills. What's nice about these is you passively get skeleton warriors that you don't have to use a skill gem for. So we'll utilize the scepter through most of the playthrough just because having a couple extra skeletons is going to provide us with some bonus defense. They will tank a lot of the things for us.
Pathetic creation!
So we don't really need to kill anything in this area. So this is our first skill gem. If you pick the skill gems up when you first get them, it'll open up the skill gem page, which we have set to G. And once you set the skill gem into your skill gem tree, you'll have access to it, and you can apply the ability to any of the mouse bindings that you have, or keyboard bindings. If you click on here as well, it'll pick it up for you to place wherever you want to place it. And inside your skill gems, you'll have support sockets where you can put support gems in as well. So Unearth is a very good spell. It will summon minions when you hit dead corpses or do damage. We'll be using that skill throughout this playthrough as well. Hello, Juliet.
I just found my path to power.
In the tutorial, it won't let you progress until you've done the things that it asks, like using the ability that we just picked up.
Assist us!
The miller, I presume.
A lot of the bigger moves are choreographed, and you'll see the enemy turn red, signifying you cannot dodge his attack. Like this. So just wait for the slam and avoid it when you have the chance.
Insolent wretch! first taste of true power. Impressive size, but little acuity. Dismal.
You want to pick up almost everything that drops
Please come
when you
inside.
first start playing the game. Before let's go, we have to actually look at the skill tree here. So the skill tree looks extremely overwhelming at first, but you have to realize the skill tree is the skill tree for every character in the game. It just changes the starting point at which you will start on the tree, depending on which character you choose. So as the witch, we start on the north side of the tree, and this is pretty much mostly intelligence based. The coloration is blue for intelligence, green for dexterity, and red for strength. And we'll be mostly focused on intelligence-based nodes. Since we're going to be witch, her abilities at the beginning of the game kind of surround minions and spells, and the one spell we're going to be using is chaos. So we'll primarily be picking up spell damage, chaos damage, and a few minion nodes. Starting off, we have the ability to choose some energy shield, which is going to provide you with more survivability, and spell damage and minion damage. So we're just going to go the route of getting more damage for ourselves and our minions. And to be able to figure out where on the skill tree we go, we can type in spell damage here, and it's going to highlight every node for us that has spell damage involved. So we can easily figure out what kind of tree we're going to have. Let's focus on chaos, and you'll be able to see that the chaos nodes that we're going to be going for are relatively close. So here are the first chaos nodes here. So this is definitely one of the spirals we're going to be getting into. There's some chaos damage as well in this portion of the tree. So we'll probably route through these. And then we have chaos damage over here, chaos damage over here. So there's really not very many locations that we need to travel to when it comes to chaos damage. So we don't have to worry about 95% of the tree we're not even going to get into. Like, we won't be anywhere near the south side of the tree. Most of the stuff on the east and west side of the tree we're not going to touch either. So outside of getting chaos damage, we will have a few minion nodes. We'll get a few energy shield nodes, so you can type in energy shield. And you'll see where all the energy shield nodes are as well. We'll probably get some of the mana regeneration, but we're not going to worry about any of those specifically. Primarily, just go for whichever damage you're going to go for. If you want to be cold spells, type in cold, and you'll see anywhere on the tree that focuses on cold. Cold resistances, cold damage, and exposure. So figure out what kind of spells and skills you want to use. In the beginning, don't worry about it too much. Stick to the pathing for some damage. Regular spell damage is global. Cast speed is good for beginning the game as well. No, I'm not going to worry about hiding and muting redeems. I don't think it'll be much of a problem.
Is this?
Friendlies, but I've no. I'm Smith. There's a beast of particular dark power. Now, if you could channel your. Here's what I got. Stick to the cairns.
So this is the first skill gem you're going to get that allows you to choose which skill you want. So selecting the skill gem here, you'll be able to see the whole list of skills we can choose from when it comes to the occult, elemental, and you can even get skills for each of the other characters when they become available. But anything we're going to be used is mainly going to be focused on occult skills and elemental skills. We're going to start off with Contagion. Contagion is a chaos over time spell effect, which will spread to other enemies as well.
Monsters that die while infected with contagion will spread the infection to nearby enemies. The damage of a contagion increases each time it spreads. Other chaos debuffs on the enemy, such as Essence Drain, will also be spread. Infected corpses can be used to spread contagion if you use a skill that targets the corpse, such as Unearth.
So if you want to know more about each of these abilities, you just need to click on them and you can actually watch a video.
Skeletal warriors have high defense but don't do much damage.
So the game does a really good job at giving you an idea of what you're getting into. Another tip too is while looking at these skills, if there's anything that you would like to navigate on this screen, if you hold the Alt key, you will be able to actually click on any underlined word and you'll get a permanent box describing what it is if you're confused as to what any of these words mean in this game. Another tip as well is this gym specifically is a persistent physical fire chaos gym. So that's kind of the tags for anything on the skill tree that's going to affect this. We're going to be using Contagion. Contagion is AoE, Chaos, and Duration. So we want things on the tree that affect Chaos. Some things will be affecting the Duration, and some of the things will also be affecting the AoE. We're primarily going to focus on Chaos damage, and then probably spell damage as well. To get rid of these, after you click on them, you just need to click the X. So this is our first official chosen skill. We're going to go ahead and put that here. Now anything boot wise you want to definitely identify, because what we're looking for is movement speed on boots is very important for a fresh start. Movement speed will increase not only the ability to get away from AoEs, but your dodge roll becomes a little bit faster with movement speed.
Welcome to the camp, all this. I fear this land's sick. Cute girl.
How's the clearing? Anything take your fancy?
So we're going to look for movement speed on boots in here as well. So we actually need some gold. A lot of gold. Well, let's see if we can get some gold. 383.
I'll find some use for that.
Before we level up again.
Do bring it back.
Don't try to identify every magic item that you get. You're going to just blow through all of your scrolls. So the idea behind Contagion is to spread the contagion to other enemies. So if you see, once somebody dies from Contagion, they're going to spread it to any enemy near them.
Pathetic creation!
And the more it spreads, the more damage it does over time. So Contagion is a very useful skill. You'll see the minions that get resurrected from bodies that have contagion will also spread contagion. And you'll see them covered in contagion. Every time they attack, they'll spread it.
Death grants power.
Smell delicious.
What's going on, Malevolous?
I will put you down.
Sleep, my pretties, as you grow. Inada! Be still! Feed! My pet's hunger! Swell! Swell!
Some enemies give you permanent buffs, so pay attention to the map, and you'll see that there's certain side objectives on the map here that you can do that will allow you to have permanent buffs. So you can see here the Bloated Miller. In this area we have another permanent upgrade we'll get here. In this case, we're getting 10 cold res for free.
Putrefy! The Grellwood has turned foul. I think I prefer it this way.
Waypoint down here.
Well, well. Who is this that adorns the Tree of Souls? Death and decay!
What do you say, Malevolous? I don't really understand what you're trying to ask. This is a character we're doing in Solo Self-Found. We're just showcasing how Contagion works with some of the minion spells. Using Unearth to summon Contagion infected enemy or minions, and showing how we can spread the Contagion across all the enemies very easily. Every time you see a new area, you're going to want to go across the border and see if there's a waypoint on the next side. It's going to make it a lot easier to navigate the map later on instead of backtracking. You've been up since 6 a.m. cleaning? Alright, so we just got an upgrade to our Chaos Bolt.
I think not. Scatter before me!
So you can see very quickly how Contagion can spread across and kill everything without you having to do much. It's a very powerful starting skill.
Yes. I've collected these. Oh, I like this one.
Let's sell everything we have. A lot of the times identifying an item will actually reduce the amount of gold you get from it. This time though, it increased it quite a bit.
Oh, I like this one.
But we don't have a lot of wisdom scrolls to start out with, so we're not going to be purchasing. Let's see, did we get any plus to minions here?
If you find anything take your fancy,
Still don't think we're going to find movement speed on boots.
stick to the cairns.
We're also not going to utilize the special gym tabs that I have and currency tabs. We're just going to use the first two, or the first 4 tabs here, and treat this
Guys,
like
I
we're
will
playing.
literally suck your dick.
What's going on, Seven? How you
How's the
doing?
clearing? Anything take your fancy? I'll find some. Go well.
I am the apex! A sister in the Grellwood? Curious.
So with Contagion, most of the time, just keep reapplying your dots. And you can avoid most combat and just make sure you keep reapplying your damage over time. and Contagion will do all the work for you.
Another. My knowledge grows. You tarried too long, dear sister.
It makes it very safe to be able to play and do damage from a distance when you don't have to constantly be in the face of your enemies. Not too bad, Seven. We're just doing a beginner's guide playthrough on Path of Exile 2.
Infection!
What happened here? To release that there is a battlefield friendly one. I'll wait here. The old magics will protect me.
You can see how quickly minions will spread contagion as well. It's very effective.
Infection!
Here we go. This is what we wanted. Let's see, we might have an upgrade here. So we get our first support gem. With support gem, we want to go Contagion, and Swift Affliction is going to be nice, or we can do Magnified Effect. But for now, let's get the increased damage over time.
Bones and rust.
When you select that on a skill that you have, it will automatically equip, but you can take this out and it will highlight any of the sockets that you're able to put this in. So as you see, this duration will affect the duration of the minions on an earth. I'm not sure what duration effects would happen to the skeletons, but it will also work on that. We've also got a medium flasks upgrades. We can go ahead and put those on. While we have a waypoint, let's go ahead and sell some stuff in town.
Yes? These are just some odds and ends. Oh, I like this one. Bye.
For now, we're going to actually hold on to all the magic items until we unlock the ability to identify them quickly. So let Contagion do most of the work for you.
No.
Welcome. If I don't got it, take a punt.
So we'll be keeping, like I said, we'll keep all of the magic stuff.
But
We got level
cheers.
2 skeletons now. Swap that out. We're not going to keep any of our flasks, but all the magic
yourself,
items,
LC.
we'll just put them in our
He's a
chest for now. We're
devious
going to
one.
be using those later.
I like him. I can create better.
Now you can watch Contagion do its work right here as we just bring all of these mobs together. We didn't have to do anything but walk.
Infection!
Well, we want to see. Still can't get movement speed. I still haven't gotten movement speed. This next upgrade's going to be pretty big for us. So we'll be grabbing that. Entropy is going to be pretty good for us as well.
Perhaps this is what we need. Putrefy! Impudent undead. voice. He sounds like fun.
So you can see, Contagion's very nice early on. It does most of the work for you. So you can just sit back and relax, watch everything die.
Spirits in a take a punt. You know you want to.
Anything with sockets or quality as well we're going to hold on to. The only things we're going to sell early on are white items. Anything that's considered a regular item we're just going to sell. Or items that are identified that are magic or rare. So we're not... The only things that we want to identify are boots, so that we can try to find movement speed.
See ya.
Everything else we don't care about, and we're just going to throw into the chest because we can't really utilize these yet, so we're just going to keep holding on to them.
Perhaps this is what we need. I can create better. Putrified.
Okay, early game Artifice's Orb.
There's the thirst.
Interloper! For the clan! Interloper!
Emerge!
For the clan! You shall have! Interloper!
I think not.
Lots of items here. Alright, we haven't been able to get another skill gem. It's kind of unfortunate because I would like to be using Essence Drain by now. There we go. That's going to be a big change to our build. Very nice.
Curious, I would have. What would you like?
The tree must bend to my will now.
Let's see if he's got any movement speed boots that are cheap enough for us to buy. 230. We got lucky.
I'll find some use for that. Go well.
That's our big first major upgrade right there. We're going to go ahead and augment them just to see what we can get. Cold res, that's useful. Everything else, we're not going to worry about just yet. We'll have her pick up everything we...
This is what we need. Wither away!
So Essence Drain is very effective. You can see how fast people die. Now if we hit something with Contagion and then Essence Drain, the spread is much more efficient. So again, combination. So, Contagion spreads Essence Drain as well. And then those minions should be spreading both Essence Drain and Contagion as well. So, very effective, very fast way to kill. Alright. Let's get this story progressed. Alright, we're gonna make our way up here and grab Entropy. This is gonna increase the skill effect duration, so Contagion and Essence Drain will last a little bit longer. That's gonna be very useful for us. Now we have a couple chest pieces here. They both evolve around evasion, so they're not really going to do much for us. but it will be an upgrade. So let's see what we can get out of these. We don't even have dexterity to wear that one. So life, cold res, we can use that. We'll just sell these.
Yes? None of deal. Go make a legend or two.
Okay, so we still have Slay the Devourer here, which is the monster in Mudburrow. There's also a campsite as well in Clearfell. But we're going to go back to the Grailwood, and we're going to get this NPC off the tree.
What happened here? Good. Now the others.
Do as I command. Release this shade to my service.
He's unconscious. Bye.
Okay, so we need to go back to town.
The wound. Only by a grim. Finn makes fun of my collection, but I think it's charming.
Every once in a while, you want to check the store just in case you get a +1 to minions, or a wand that has +1 to chaos. Because those are going to be some really big upgrades.
Bye.
I heard you headed.
So let's talk about the map for a second, right? The map tells you where your next quest objective is. So you can see here, it's called the Mysterious Shade. Here we have Slay the Devourer. So now that we have Essence Drain, we're going to clear up some of the earlier stuff here. If you look on the map as well, Slay the Devourer was talking about the Mudburrow, so now you can see here, Mudburrow, Treacherous Ground, search the Mudburrow.
A descent into darkness. I wouldn't have it any other way. I can create better!
Here we go.
What a pretty worm!
So, we need quick work with him.
The raven always outsmarts the worm.
Now we can get Contagion up to level 2.
I think not.
Let's see. Move a few things. Or no, we can't.
Hello. Please. Oh, I like this one. Bye.
Let's see. We still have a campsite to find here.
I have received reports of a number of villagers hiding at the Clearfell logging site. Travel there and convey my...
If we wanted to, we can use a couple skeletal snipers. And those are just going to enhance the damage we're doing by having some passive DPS from summoned skeletons.
Yes. Please. Take your time. Bye.
So let's transmute these. We didn't get movement speed, so we'll just sell these. Oh no, we're gonna salvage these. Alright, now that we have some minions, this utilizes our spirit. Now we have 100 spirit because we have this, which is only going to allow us to have one sniper. But that's just an extra skeleton we'll have out that will do DPS passively for us, which is nice.
Ah, now this won't.
Now we're going to go ahead and get Magnified Effect. And we're going to take Swift Affliction and add this to Essence Drain. So Contagion's going to have a bigger AoE. Essence Drain is going to have more damage over time, but less duration. That's going to make it so that Essence Drain does a lot more damage quickly. Now we need to go to the Grim Tangle now. Oh, we do have a boss in the Grailwood to fight, though. Let's go ahead and clear that as well. Should be a giant root boss.
Death and decay!
Here he is.
What a beautiful monstrosity.
Alright.
It's a pity to end you, monstrous weed.
Now, we can go ahead and upgrade our skeletal snipers. We have another skill gem here. We can take a look if there's anything else that we want. There's really nothing that we could use effectively at this point, so we'll probably not take anything. And I don't really care about Unearth. We're gonna fade out the minion skills and just focus on Contagion and Essence Drain. Unearth does some synergize pretty well with it, but it's a lot easier to minimize the amount of buttons that we're pressing. Alright, let's go to the waypoint. Watching makes me want to give it a shot. Well, I mean, to be fair, the game is relatively cheap to get into for the early access, and it will be free to play.
If the face... The old magics still thrive. The way is open. Please, hurry.
You've some power, Ethermite. You'd have made a worthy sister. Pathetic creation!
There we go.
This druid has seen better days.
Didn't see that one coming.
He died in a place he loved, or some such nonsense.
Okay. We have another +2 skill gem. I don't think there's anything we really need, but we do want more support gems. So for Essence Drain, we have Persistence now. Persistence is just going to increase the skill effect duration, making it last longer, which will be good for boss fights. Yeah, let's go with Persistence on Contagion.
You should have served me!
I am just not paying attention to the AoE stuff going on right now. Yeah, the amount of minions that have the ability to explode on death is something you need to watch out for sure.
Infection!
Even the wolves are exploding. Well, I'm hitting every dead end in the game, aren't I?
I think not.
Level 3 gem. We'll just get contagion up.
So, watch yourself out there.
Sorry. I've collected these over time. It's beautiful. I accept. Goodbye. There. Just organize their stuff a little bit more.
Insolent wretch!
Is this the way out? Have we found it? Wow. We finally found a way out.
Quickly! My family!
Alright, what do we got here? So we'll do 10% chaos damage. This is going to be nice. Cast speed's not super important, but I think we will end up grabbing some cast speed. We want to stick to chaos. I don't think we have any reason to go up to the side of the tree. That's the only node in the game that gives, well, one of the few nodes that gives life percentage increase.
He has been abducted!
I don't take orders from you, but I do love cemeteries. Putrefy!
This could be good. Could, but wasn't. See, in regards to boots, movement speed is way more important than having resistances in life. So if you don't have movement speed on your boots, they're pretty much useless, unfortunately.
Decay!
What are the chances of getting 2 pairs of boots that aren't going to be useful for me? That is unlucky.
think not.
I think you're right.
Sorry, I've collected the... I will treasure it. Finn makes fun of my collection.
So we definitely want to disenchant rare items to get these regal shards, because those are very, very good to have late game. Actually have quite a few transmutation orbs already.
How can I help? Anything take your fancy?
Let's see. Our chest piece isn't very good. Or I mean our helmet's not very good. Life and fire res, or it's actually pretty decent. Or just more life in general. 27 life.
That'll keep you alive.
Gloves. I don't think these are worth buying. But a decent base for life, we can go ahead and... Oh. There. Gives us a little bit of dexterity. We won't be using those anytime soon.
Putrefy!
Why did that pop up? My graphics card overlay just freaking popped up for no reason.
Dreadful Draven. can create better.
My dearest daughter, my dearest daughter.
My beloved son, your death shall be avenged, even if it takes 1,000 years.
No.
Hello? Feeling lucky? Sure, I'll take it off your hands. Feel well, hero.
Okay. This should be a pretty easy fight.
I can create better. Death is my power to wield.
Okay. We're actually going to use Pierce on Essence Drain, and that's going to be... It's going to make it to be a bit easier to hit who I want to hit when I Essence Drain.
Putrefy!
Okay, big chaos node. That's gonna help a lot.
Think not.
Hello. Please. Oh, I like this one.
Now rings we always want to craft on because they're pretty rare, and we can use the mana regeneration is going to help a little bit. Items, we'll just keep stashing items. We're almost to the point where you don't need to stash items anymore.
Me!
Here we go.
Oh! Show me your power, dear sister. Wit and rot. How dare you disturb me, beloved Draven Aidey. No escape. Right of the full moon. Wit and rot. Insolence. Prison of bone. My love, I call to you. Insolent fool! Your
I
torment
couldn't even dodge.
has just begun.
She's dead too. What does that mean for me when I resurrect? Because I'm pretty sure... Yeah, she was dead. But I missed out on that Regal Shard and all the rest of the loot, which is kind of dumb. So there is... Oh no, we do want to store that.
Sorry. These are just... Oh, I like this one.
She doesn't have anything cool for us.
Stay safe, if you can.
Alright, now that we've done her quest, we can jump over to this side here. It says the Forgotten Riches. A lot of people like to farm the Forgotten Riches for gold, and maybe on your very first playthrough it might be worth it, but it's really not worth your time.
Death and decay! Infection! Inspiration and improvement.
Well, that was worth it.
I think not.
What do we want at level 3? I don't think there's anything else we can get that would be useful. So we'll just move on. We still haven't come across the gold room. Is that it? Maybe not. That's the boss room. Dang, we are bottlenecked like crazy.
Dre!
I don't think it is over here, but we'll clear this out. Oh, here it is. We'll switch on the wall, and then you're guaranteed to get a decent amount of gold and 2 chests.
No.
And this room is something you can farm repeatedly. Earlier on it might be worth it, but you get way more stuff later on in game. There. Do some wither damage. I think we might actually have enough to summon another skeleton. The thing with the skeletons is we actually have skeleton skills. So we can shoot poison arrow down now. Some more poison damage.
Depraved witch! You are not long for this world!
Wither away!
These spirits are mine! Cut down! My beloved Acinia!
I am with you, Draven.
Succumb to the Empire! Rend your soul! Your meaningless life ends now! Rend your soul! Perish! Your soul is mine! Rend your soul! My beloved Acinia!
I am here, my beloved.
Succumb to the Empire! These spirits are mine! Your intrusion will be punished! I will end your meaningless life!
No.
Okay. Okay, that wasn't too hard. That's a straight upgrade.
Hello. Please, I will treasure it.
Okay, so this...
Hello. I've collected these over time. What do you
Again,
think?
we're not getting very lucky with any of our items here. We're looking for plus to chaos gems. We're looking for plus to minions.
Bye.
What have we got? What would you like?
I'm not seeing any, like, we're not going to get high movements belts until later. Gloves, we could find a decent pair of gloves. I mean, rarity might be nice. I don't know if rarity is actually all that good.
That'll keep you alive. Till next time.
What we can do is, that's not going to be very good. Transmutate. We might be able to get, cast speed's good. Chaos damage is good. More accuracy rating. Life regen. Okay, so I think there was something here we wanted. Yeah, the quarterstaff. Okay.
You do my eyes again. At last, it's open! Praise the first ones!
Alright, this is the boss we have to kill to identify items for free.
Isabel, Torquil, Callum, the family of Count Lachlan of Ogham. My family! This doesn't make any sense! They're dead! Those bastard Eternals! I must make them pay! I must make them suffer!
Death and decay!
Wow.
Your dreary little tale is over, old man.
Okay. So, we're going to get the hooded guy up.
Oh, well, you pay them a visit. Remember us when you're famous,
You
eh?
found... This
What powers
seed.
might I learn?
Yes.
So if we are to... I don't know how it's in my...
Okay, so now that we've done that,
How can I help?
we can identify all these items for free.
These are just some odds and ends of mine. Another for my collection. Thank you.
Now we could sell them for gold, or we can disenchant everything.
Goodbye.
Disenchanting would probably be better at the beginning.
Hello again.
Sorry, I was just...
Hello again.
Hello.
So increase spell damage and cold resistance. I don't think we're ready to switch over to a shield yet. Let's take a look and see. I don't think there's any life and dex. Rarity? Can we wear this? No, we don't have the dexterity for it. Life and fire res?
These are just some... It's beautiful. I accept. Goodbye.
We'll look into wearing this.
Hello again.
Hello. These are just... Oh, I like goodbye.
So now that we have him, right, we're able to get a lot more of these transmutations back by getting a bunch of shards. So it's better to disenchant all of the items that you get early on in Act 1 and 2 until you have an abundance of transmutation shards. It's a really good way to upgrade your gear over time. Let's just identify...
What do you need?
I don't know if any of these are actually going to be worth using. But we will get some currency off of those soon. Alright. Our goal is to grab these tools right here. So we can actually skip most of the content and just find our way straight there.
Putrefy!
Well, I don't want to do this fight yet, but since we're here.
Squawk all you like. Soon you'll be dead. Don't run. We're just playing. Yes. Show me what you've got. Just getting started.
+2 to the passive skills. Give us some cast speed.
Infection! None can oppose me.
Wow, Contagion's level 4. What else do we got? Snipers can be level 4. Where are we at? Energy shield. So we're going to go through the energy shield here. We're going to work our way up and get these chaos nodes over here.
There's an immensely disturbing energy
We just want the waypoint for now?
Time to seek it out.
Because we're seeking the next area. That's a side area. We will be going back, but we need to rush those tools.
A lovely creature! Another corpse to serve me.
We're gonna go minion instability. So if they do die, they will violently explode. Just some extra damage for free. Alright, this is what we want.
No. Another corpse to serve me.
I don't think we have any more skills to bring to fore.
What have you learned? Time is short.
Hello. It seems shadows haunt us. Finn makes fun of my... Another for my collection. Thank you. It... It seems shadows haunt us both.
Yes?
Yes, I like to. It's beautiful. Stay safe if you can.
Death and decay!
There we go. And it seems to me that the layout for this map, the tools are usually immediately south. So if we just follow
Even
the south
darkest
here,
corner is ablaze. How festive.
we'll get those tools pretty quickly. Yep, here they are.
None can oppose me.
Okay. Now we're set up for Act 1.
This hooded one, you found. Till next time.
Now we've got the salvaging bench, and we can utilize that as well, which is very nice.
The village has been... We must infiltrate. Move swiftly.
Sorry, I was just elsewhere. Please, take your time. It's beautiful. I accept. It seems shadows haunt us both.
Okay. Now all the rest of the items that we've saved up. Can be salvaged. There we go. So that's not a bad starting amount of currency, just for holding on to some items in Act 1. Now we have the waypoints, so we can go back to each area and finish up the quests we need to do.
Putrefy!
Okay, we're just looking for a giant ritual.
forbidden books don't mention anything like this altar. I should ask a local. Suffer and die!
Wow. Hey.
There. Our build makes quick work of this stuff.
Greetings.
Sorry, I was just... I've collected these over time. I will treasure it.
Alright, we can move on. This area is interesting for my build because this boss actually has some chaos resistance, so it's not as simple as you would think.
Putrefy! Death is my power to wield. Don't whisper at me.
Oh, please.
The enemies that just push you around. Where are all these rituals at?
then.
Well, this is a brand new character, Kayak. We're just doing a let's play real quick. Solo self-found.
A beautiful murder!
I think they changed the layout of this map.
Ah, so this is where the darkness is hiding. Wither away.
Marked for death. Thorn grip. Keep running. Thorn grip. Let's crack. Thorn grip. The Wild One's power is mine. The meaning is mine. Orhan. The meaning is mine. pain. Greater nothingness! Oblivion awaits! You are seen. Swallow as you know me.
Easy watching
I will always
turn around.
exist.
I do know how it feels.
Awesome.
So the cult. Thank you. Bye then.
Well, wasn't too bad, huh?
How can I advise?
Sorry, These are just some odds and ends of mine. I like to hold on to. It's beautiful. I accept. It seems shadows haunt
And
us.
don't forget to salvage all your gear with sockets. I don't think there's any more support skills that we really need. Guess we could do a few. Oh, we don't have the decks.
I will feast on your soul.
We need to find a hut.
Another corpse to serve me.
I want to say that it should be in the first area, but we haven't run across any huts. Here we go, here's some huts. Here's a hut, I guess.
Death and decay! It's the only bad thing about these big maps is the amount of backtracking. Should be there, yeah. There it is. Ah, the girls loot.
Yeah, so it was just in the middle. I just didn't realize.
Greetings.
You found my... I think...
I guess now she'll...
Hello.
Ooh, so any rare item that has 6 affixes is going to grant 2 shards now, which is nice.
Goodbye.
Now we just need to kill the executioner.
Wither away!
There we go.
Please! Don't do this. Stop. Just wait. Surely we can...
You should have been burned at the stake, witch.
Great Wolf take you, bastard!
My would-be executioner.
The guillotine drops. Get down here!
Suffer and die!
You cowards! Fight or die! The guillotine drops. Get down here! Your time is up. Kill the criminal!
And so, who is the true master of death? It's about time.
Took us to the end of Act 1 to get an Exalted Orb on this run. That's not very good.
The manor must be near. I hate to destroy beauty!
Okay.
How can I?
For what it isn't worth. There is a enter the manor. Take revenge.
How can I help?
So let's see.
Sorry, Finn makes fun of my collection, but I think it's charming.
We're still at level 3. We got level 5 now. Level 5 for this. Critical spell damage bonus.
That one spoke to me as well.
13 strength. Damn it.
What have we got? Here's what I got.
So here, 2 sockets on it. We should be fine.
Infection! I will master the darkness. Here I come. big bad wolf?
So those guys are chaos resistant. And even they didn't last that long. You can see how useful Essence Drain is.
Yes! Another one! He's under there!
He's even more insane than when we last met.
It's supposed to be the church over here. There she is.
First ones.
What a
hear
delightfully
our
sacrilegious
laments.
creature. Suffer and die! Must have my own one of those someday.
Perma life increase, baby.
is my power to wield.
What have you?
It is good to see you.
Oh, we got a minion helmet.
Be careful.
See, Withering Presence. We could do this. We could do this. We're not using Unearth anymore.
Hello. These are just... It's beautiful. I accept.
So Withering Presence is going to help. That's weird. Oh, we need more dexterity now to use this. Got it.
Wither away.
You can rest when you're dead. Keep digging!
Uh-oh. I'm getting stuck. Well, that was really lucky. I was able to survive that because everything was dying to my contagion.
Dre!
And we leveled up, but we were stuck on bloodied ground, so we were in an AoE and we weren't able to dodge. Much like that. So they decreased your character size when you roll to make it easier to roll out of danger, but you still have a hitbox, so you can't just roll through enemies, you have to roll around them. So there's still potential for you to get caught. What the hell?
Aren't you beautiful?
I think it's the guys with the tongue.
Yes, more. Don't stop. The beast hungers.
Gruesome.
They have some kind of like pierce. Slows you down.
Husband, this interloper has the power we need. Kill her, and you shall have everything I promised.
No noose this time. I'll remove your head myself!
Not if I take yours first.
First one's I. You'll pay with your life. You will falter. First one's I. Open the cage! Release the beast! Give me what you promised!
I think not. I expected so much more from you. Since you are
Putrefy.
too weak to do the job, I'll find someone who can. Goodbye, husband.
You manipulative whore! How dare you abandon after all I've given you! Freezing gale. You are hunted. Fang, tooth, and claw.
tortured under the moon. The pack suffered but endured, and howled now in tune. No tales were told, none new, none old, and their endless hunger grew ever stronger. Desolation. I will take out your heart and savor each bite. Requiem on high. Chilling frost. I will take out your heart and savor each bite. Freezing gale. Solstice of pain. As night falls, winter's chill sought the unworthy through an endless night. They wither and tarry, forsaken frosts, as cold as death of Bayra's misery. The pack won't forget. I smell your blood, and I am ravenous. Desolation. I smell your blood, and I am ravenous. Chilling frost. I smell your
Suffer
blood,
and die!
and I am ravenous.
Allow me to clear your mind, if only for a moment.
The madness, it consumed my being. Oriana used it against me.
Where has she taken the beast?
I found messages from the desert.
From the Vastiri?
Yes. Find her. Kill her. But first, please, stop the madness.
As you wish. We must make haste. Let us return to Clearfell to make our preparations.
Count Geonor, we can finally. Till next time.
We must pursue the villagers. We must go.
How can I help? Here's what I got.
Let's sell some stuff.
If you find
You've done well, but good luck to you. It seems shadows haunt us both.
It's free gold. Might as well pick it up.
It is good to see. These are just some odds and ends of mine. Be careful. It is good to see you. It seems shadows haunt us both.
Greetings.
That's as easy as it is to get through Act 1. And it only took us 3 hours. I feel like we probably could have done it faster, but 3 hours isn't bad. Welcome back, Janie.
The trail of corruption leads east. The Countess has escaped with the beast. Every attempt to control it has ended in cataclysm. We must pursue her to the plains of Bastille. We should find the Marikath caravan. Only they can lead us through that harsh and unforgiving land.
Well...
This outpost seems to be part of a trade route, so we should be able to find America. Move swiftly.
Okay.
So, the Marikath. Strong-minded women aplenty. Plenty.
Alright, that's going to conclude that character. Now that was solo self-found, by the way. We did that so that we wouldn't have all of our stuff to affect our run. But let's take a little bit of a